everyone, welcome to the Tech Today show. Now remember, there was a time when the internet kind of felt free, right? No ads, no sneaky charges, just pure access. Well, those days are long gone. Now, even after paying for a service, you're being asked to pay again just to skip ads or unlock basic features. Is that really fair? We will talk about these dark patterns on the show this week. Also, a tech check of one of the latest electric vehicles in India. Stay tuned to know which one it is. It's an exciting one. And again, this is a brand new Tech Today show, and we'll talk more about all of this tech on the show. But let's first check out the top headlines of the week. Robot football just got real. In China, fully autonomous humanoid robots played a complete match, dribbling, passing, and even scoring goals without any human control. It wasn't just a spectacle, it was a glimpse into the future of robotics. These advanced bots use real-time sensors, machine vision, and AI to move like real players. It's not just about football here, it's about how fast robots coordinate and make decisions, which is evolving in robotics. Nothing has launched its flagship phone in India, the Nothing Phone 3. It features a Snapdragon 8S Gen 4 chip, a 120Hz AMOLED display, and a signature glyph light on the back. You also get 4 50-megapixel cameras, a large 5500 mAh battery, and wireless charging. Prices start at 79,999 with pre-orders live and open sale from 15th of July. The phone has received mixed reactions online, with many stating it's too expensive. Meta is rolling out a new AI feature that lets the app pull in your private camera roll pictures. Yes, even the ones you haven't posted, to auto-create collages, restyle images, or suggest highlights. They say it's opt-in only and not currently used to train AI models. But once you hit allow, your photos get uploaded to Meta's cloud. Privacy experts are already warning that this could morph into a full-scale AI training model. Dubai is gearing up to launch flying taxis in early 2026. US-based Joby Aviation recently completed piloted test flights in the city, aiming to cut commute times dramatically. Think 45 minutes on the ground versus just 12 minutes in the air. Joby has exclusive rights for 6 years, targeting trips up to 160 kilometers. The first electric air taxis have even landed in Dubai as infrastructure ramps up. It's sci-fi commuting coming real fast. Microsoft has announced roughly 9,000 layoffs. That's nearly 4% of its 228,000-strong global force as part of its push to streamline operations and invest heavily in AI. This follows an April round of about 6,000 cuts and impacts sales, marketing, and Xbox teams, even leading to game cancellations. Despite strong revenue, Microsoft is tightening its belt and short-term cutbacks to refocus on long-term AI and cloud strategy remaining top priority. Get this, you are already paying for an OTT service, right? But now you're being asked to pay extra just to skip ads on it. This is happening with services like Amazon Prime, Hotstar, and many other OTT services. Even Google doesn't offer free unlimited storage like it promised earlier when the service started. Now, what started like a freebie dream for many internet users is slowly and steadily transforming into a future where we will have to pay for even breathing online.
I don't mind paying extra.
Actually, they are running both sides, from us also and from the advertisers also.
To go ad free, it's totally justified, but not with the OTT platforms because we are already paying a subscription fee, which is a heavy thing.
Why one have to pay more if they already have taken a subscription?
For seamless viewing experience, I think it's no harm to pay more. Plus, my time is precious, yes.
So like you heard, people are divided about this practice, but how did we even get here? What is this new dark pattern we are seeing in applications and services? I believe it is an important conversation to have, because if you're being dragged into something so difficult, it is going to be very problematic in the future. Now, this is called the subscription trap. These tech giants lure you in with freebies and slowly start charging more for less. So, let's talk more about this. The subscription trap is like a digital mousetrap. You're lured in with a free trial or a super cheap plan. Once you're hooked, the cost begins to rise and some free features become paid. Slowly and silently, your monthly bills get more and sometimes you don't even realize it. A system like this is so scary that in season 7 of Black Mirror episode 1 shows a woman's life turned into a streaming show without her consent, and her life becomes an ad streaming service. It ended badly for the couple. You should watch it to know what I am talking about. It's on Netflix. Let's try to understand this with a few examples of how big tech gets us addicted to their ecosystem and then charges for their services. Remember when Google launched its Photos platform in 2015? A service that started out with one of the most attractive promises in tech: free unlimited photo storage for everyone. It became the go-to backup tool for millions of internet users who wanted to save their memories without worrying about storage. But as Google observed more people using this service and more storage being used, in 2021, they shocked the world. Google ended the unlimited storage offer and imposed a 15 GB cap shared across Gmail, Google Drive and Photos. Since then, users have been nudged towards Google One subscriptions starting at 130 rupees per month without the addition of any new features, but just to keep doing what they were doing for free. Today you have so much of data on Google that even 15 GB isn't enough, and you have to end up paying for storage because almost everyone is storing content on the cloud. Look at what's happening to OTTs now. Let's start with Amazon Prime Video, a service bundled with other value-added services by Amazon. Until recently, you paid $14.99 per year, got faster deliveries, Prime Music, and most importantly, ad-free streaming on Prime Video. But now that promise is changing. To keep the core membership accessible, Amazon has introduced an optional ad-free add-on pack. It's priced at 129 rupees per month or $6.99 per year, and this amount sits on top of your existing $14.99 Prime subscription. So if you want to continue watching without ads the way it used to be, you'll now have to pay more than $2,000 per year. Amazon says this new plan will be available starting 17th of June, although as of now, it's not live on the official website. In short, the Prime experience that once meant no ads, no nonsense, now comes with a surcharge. And this overload of ads is common on JioStar, YouTube, and pretty much all OTT streaming. Under the garb of free content, they keep feeding you thousands of ads. I am paying a subscription for Jio Hotstar, and despite paying the money, there is no free here, and despite that, I have to watch ads, and I don't have an option but to pay more to shut the ads. A report last year said that 67% of people experience the subscription trap. The OTTs and big tech aren't the only ones using dark tactics. In June, online users flagged concerns about platforms like Kuku FM offering low-cost trial periods of 1 to 2 rupees, only to automatically transition them to paid plans ranging from 100 to 699 per month, often without clear consent, leading to unexpected charges. So it's clear that many companies are finding ways to manipulate the system, get you hooked, and then get money out of you. But is this what the future of applications and services is going to become?
OTT platforms are looking at testing the willingness of consumers to pay for premium ad-light experiences. And this is driven by also the fact that content producers are under pressure. When you look at it, the shift towards paid, experiences is not a fad, but more of an inevitability as we move forward.
Just recently, the Consumer Affairs Ministry issued notices to about 11 companies, including Uber, Ola, Rapido, Zepto, for deploying these dark patterns. The warning also covered subscription traps. The Central Consumer Protection Authority guidelines in India prohibit the use of subscription traps, but somehow these crop up in one way or another. So can you fight back if you've been misled into recurring subscriptions, hidden charges, or unclear opt-outs? Yes, you can. Leave reviews, tag the platform on social media about this, cancel subscriptions, and if things get serious, you can also report them on the National Consumer Helpline website. I can't believe things have come to this. We used to pay for convenience, and now we are paying to avoid all of these inconveniences. And sometimes we don't even realize it until it's just too late. From streaming platforms to storage applications, the line between what's premium and what is not is really getting blurry. And if you're not alert, we will be stuck in this future where everything just costs more, not because it's better, but because we did not read the fine print. So the next time you click subscribe on a service or an application, remember, you are just not buying the service. You might be signing away your peace of mind. It is the era of electric vehicles. Everybody wants one, but the thing is, they don't know which one to go for, and that's the trick here. What kind of tech do you want in your car? And that's the question we are here to answer, and boy, do I have an offering for you. Check this out. Okay, let me ask you this question. What happens when you take a sophisticated spacecraft and then add the premium lounge experience to it? And to make things better, you bundle a supercomputer into it. You get this. This is the Mahindra XEV 9e electric car. Now, this is not your regular car review on the Tech Today show. This is a review of the tech inside of this one, how it enhances the driver's experience, the passengers, and maybe even your pets. So, let's do a tech check of the Mahindra XEV 9e on the Tech Today show. Let's go. The XEV 9e is powered by 4 high-performance chips, 12 sensors, 5 radars, and 24 GB of RAM. That's like putting a gaming PC inside your dashboard. And what does that mean for the driver? Faster response while driving, smarter safety, and buttery smooth performance from the entertainment system. One of the biggest features and a safety feature that the XEV 9e has is level 2 ADAS, which basically means it is a smart driver with you, not a side seat driver, obviously. What it does, if you are changing lanes or if you are about to collide with another vehicle or any other object in front of you, this gives you a warning and also brakes the car for you, which is absolutely brilliant. The other safety feature which I just love is the heads-up display in the front that gives you indicators whenever a car is in the blind spot on the right or the left, which I feel is great. Even if a certain vehicle is coming and approaching too close to your car, this will provide you an indicator, and then you can easily maneuver the car accordingly. I think that is an essential safety feature to have, and this is how tech enhances your overall drive experience. And we loved this Secure 360 feature, a system that lets you check in your car's surroundings remotely through your phone. So if your car's parked and someone fishy is snooping around, you will know. Now I understand when you are using gadgets, you always want that big screen experience, be it the movie halls, be it your smartphones, and even your car. Just look at this massive display. Now it's split into 3. It's almost the entire length of the car, and that is something that is very futuristic. Now, yes, it is divided into 3 parts. The left side for the passenger, where anybody can consume all of the media, entertainment, whatever it is. The central one kind of displays a lot of the information about the car. You can use it for maps, controlling a lot of the essentials of the vehicle. And the front, the actual instrument cluster, which is a digital cluster, gives you information about range, the speed at which you're going. And I think having something like this just is really great. Obviously makes the car feel a lot more futuristic, but in terms of the display, I think this is just fantastic to have in a car like this. Backed by Qualcomm's Snapdragon chip, this setup is smart and sharp. There is wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and even preloaded apps. Yes, that means OTT, shopping and news right in your car. And don't worry, as a safety feature, it won't play Netflix while you are driving. The rest, you get all the information about your drive details on the digital instrument cluster, which is plenty bright, and there is also the AR heads-up display, which is great for driving at night. Just looks futuristic. What if I told you that even if you are alone in the car, there is someone keeping a watchful eye on you? Not in a creepy way, but to protect you. And I mean, it's AI. You see this camera over here? It serves a very important purpose. It basically keeps an eye on you. A lot of the time it happens that drivers are driving for long durations and they tend to get tired and fatigue kind of takes over them. This camera basically keeps a track of what you are doing, keeps a track on whether you are falling asleep or not, and gives you indicators and alerts if you are basically not paying attention on the road. And I think as a safety feature, it is very important. On the hindsight, it can also be used to make video calls. And if your boss next time asks you to get on a video call and maybe you say you don't have your phone, he'll just tell you have a camera in your car. Do it from there. I mean, it's easy. Yeah, it's inconvenient, but what can you do? There's also this cool LED ambient light inside, which you can customize as per your mood. You get 16 million color options for your interior glow. Pair that with the massive infinity glass roof and you've got the perfect in-car Instagram setup. A lot of the people, when they're buying their car, they make that final buying decision after checking out the entertainment system on their vehicles. And this one has a mega pack. This one comes with 1400 watt speakers tuned by Harman Kardon, and basic soundscape has been tuned by the maestro himself, A.R. Rahman. And if you want to listen to the sound quality of this one, let me give you a demo. You can actually feel the thump of the bass. So that's the powerful sound. Again, Harman Kardon. If you want to have a party inside your car, you can also do that. But the best feature in terms of audio is a special mode that Mahindra has added in this car, which turns your car into a party house. And it's called the Groove mode. Please check this out. You'll love it. There are themes called calm, cozy, and club. So whether you're cruising, cuddling, or clubbing, the XEV's got your soundtrack. And if you're on a camping trip or just chilling in your car with your pets, use Camp Me or PawPal, smart climate modes designed for real-life use. While we have spoken about the tech in this car, I also want to touch upon the driving. How does that feel? Well, this is quite swift, 0 to 100 in 6.8 seconds, which is quite fast compared to a regular ICE car that you have in the market. But not only that, you have advanced braking, advanced suspension, a lot of tech loaded into this to enhance your overall drive experience. Now, while you're driving, understand there is no engine in the front. So most of the weight of the car is planted beneath you in the floor in terms of the battery that you have. So a lot of the weight is under the car. You will feel that when you're driving, but otherwise, I think it is a good drive when you're driving in the cities. Yes, if you go fast, you will struggle a bit because of the body roll. It is there and a bit of understeering, but I think overall, if you're driving it in the city, it's pretty fine. You also get the auto park feature. Yes, the car parks itself and is quite handy in tight parking spaces. Ideally, I would urge you to park the car yourself because some people park in weird ways and you wouldn't want your car to be parked like that. There are two battery options, 59 and 79 kilowatt, and you get up to 656 kilometers of certified range. That's Mumbai to Goa and with some charge left on detours. Also, the tech on the car depends on which pack you are buying, so do check before you make the final buying decision. Faster charging? 20 to 80 minutes in just 20 minutes with a 175 kilowatt charger. Enough time for a coffee and a scroll. Alright, great drive experience, but I have to say, the Mahindra XCV9A is literally a gadget on four wheels. The kind of tech that you have in this car is amazing and it just enhances my overall drive experience. But again, if you are considering to buy a car that gives you that tech vibe, I think this one is right on the top because we liked it. I'm sure you would as well. My friends often tell me that they get confused whenever they're looking to buy a new gadget. It's at that point I have to remind them that I review tech for a living. They are so confused that, I mean, they should come and ask me, right? And I say this to you as well, people who are watching the show. Send your questions in because I can help you make a smarter buying decision if you're looking to buy any gadget. But in this segment, if you're looking to buy a phone under 30,000 rupees, boy, do I have 3 good solid choices for you which are actually bang for your buck. Let's check them out. First up, the iQOO Neo 10. It was launched in May at 31,999 for the 8GB 128GB model, but it often sells under 30,000 with bank discounts. The iQOO Neo 10 was India's first phone powered by the Snapdragon 8S Gen 4 chipset at launch. In fact, it has another chip, a dedicated Q1 graphics chip. This translates into flagship level performance and excellent gaming stability. It rocks a 6.78-inch 1.5K AMOLED display with a 144Hz refresh rate, making it ideal for fluid gaming and scrolling. The iQOO Neo 10 also packs a massive 7000 mAh battery supporting 120-watt fast charging. On the camera front, there's a 50-megapixel Sony OIS-enabled main sensor and an 8-megapixel ultra-wide along with a sharp 32-megapixel selfie shooter. The all-plastic build helps keep it affordable, though it lacks wireless charging. A super spec phone at a super budget. Next, the Poco F7 5G. It was launched just a few days ago for the same price at 31,999, but bank discounts and offers bring it under 30,000 rupees. Built around the same Snapdragon 8S Gen 4 engine, the Poco F7 includes up to 12GB of RAM and 512GB of storage. While it runs Android 15, it also comes bundled with a few AI features like Magic Eraser Pro and Google Gemini integration. Its 6.83-inch 1.5K AMOLED screen delivers 120Hz refresh rate and up to 3200 nits of peak brightness. That means crisp images and videos and smoother scrolling. For extra durability, it comes with Gorilla Glass 7i front and back protection. Poco has also stacked a towering 7550 mAh battery, the biggest till now, with a 90-watt fast charge and 22.5-watt reverse charge that can even power your laptop. It's a great value for money offering with great performance for the price that you're paying. And finally, this is a dark horse in this category. While the other two phones are much more recent entrants in the sub-30K price bracket, the OnePlus Nord 4 is last year's champion addition to this list. It's a cleaner, more design-focused offering. The Nord 4 runs Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3 with an all-metal unibody design weighing under 200 grams. It features a 6.74-inch LTPO OLED at 120Hz, capable of reaching 2150 nits of peak brightness, and comes with OnePlus specific features like the alert slider and in-display fingerprint reader. It has a 5500 mAh battery and supports 100-watt wired charging. The optics include a 50-megapixel main lens, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide and a 16-megapixel front camera with OIS on the primary sensor. However, if you're looking for a newer alternative, OnePlus is also going to launch the successor to this phone very soon, the OnePlus Nord 5. It's going to feature a sleek body with a plastic finish, a Snapdragon 8S Gen 3 chipset, a 50-megapixel dual camera setup, and could be priced under 30,000 rupees. We will know more details when the phone launches next week on 8th of July, so stay tuned for the full review. That's it for this week's show. Do come back next week because we will be getting you the episode straight from the Big Apple with the brand new Samsung Foldable. I'm totally excited about what Samsung has to offer and hope you join me to see what Samsung has packed, or should I say unpacked, for us. This is Cyrus. Take care, everyone. I'll see you next week.